forgot. Who lives in Columbus?
My brother, he lives in Columbus,
I
Ohio.
don't think I knew that. Okay. Where does he live?
In Gahana.
Oh, okay. By the airport. Okay.
Yeah, within somewhat not too far from Ohio State.
Yeah. You know I'm a Buckeye. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I do. I have
Yeah.
actually a pair of Buckeye shorts that I wear every time
Oh,
I went to the U, um, the horseshoe. Sorry.
the horseshoe. Yeah. Oh. Is he a
Um,
professor?
no,
Oh.
no. He moved out there to work for Victoria's Secrets.
Oh, okay.
He
So he.
worked there for quite a while.
Got
He
it.
lives on a street called Bryn Mawr in Gahana.
Oh, interesting. Um, yeah. Well, Gahana is very close to New Albany, where all the
Yeah,
limited stuff is.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like Wexner actually created that whole neighborhood basically.
Yeah,
He envisioned it how he wanted it to be.
he made it well.
Yeah.
He did a good
It's a
job.
cool looking place. Yeah.
Nice that we have this shit.
Oh, it's time. It's
Yeah.
time. It's time.
Okay.
Let's see if Alex is ready.
Mm.
You ready, Alex?
Right. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
Welcome to our, I think our third outdoor service, I believe, this season. But our second time using, I don't even have one. I guess I need to get one. I'll get one. Or Elizabeth, or
Bob.
Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you for saving me. Our second week using these pamphlets, and for those that were here last week, you might remember we did say a Shachianu to welcome in our new pamphlets, because these are very straightforward,
Yes.
easy to use. We don't have to go through the rigmarole of explaining how they work. So we're very happy to have them. And of course, I am joined by Cantor Lonnie,
Hi, everyone.
and it's nice to have her back this week. And let's just begin by singing how excited we are for Shabbat, which is, we do so by singing Ma Yafeh Hayom.
So this is not on your pamphlets, but the words are very simple. Repeat after me. Ma Yafeh
Ma Yafeh
Hayom
Hayom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shalom.
So please sing with me. Ma Yafeh Hayom Shabbat Shalom. 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 Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh, Ma Yafeh Hayom Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
I would like to invite up Elizabeth and Morris to come up and light our Shabbat candles.
Okay.
You know
The green?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Oh, you've
assume
got it.
it's the green.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Push again. There you go. By here or?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotov v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Diana. Yeah, I mean, I was like, did I? You're off the hook on this one. That's Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Okay, Diana. And David, did you both want to come up? No? No, I was just making sure I wasn't forgetting anything. All right, and if we can have everyone who's able, please rise for Kiddush. Oh, sorry, we're a little tight on space here. Diana, here's the... One of you hold the mic and one of you hold the...
Here, let's give David the juice.
Okay.
So Diana can hold the mic. Okay. And then if you need the words, right over here. Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kadsho v'avahu ratzon Biglilanu, Zikaron lemahaseh bereshit, ki hu yom tehilot lemikra kodesh, herzer letziat Mitzrayim, ki banu varta, veltanu kidashta, Mikol Amim V'Shabbat Kodshecha V'Ahava Urason Inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Thank you.
You can all be seated. Diana, Shabbat Shalom. All right, we're going to continue to welcome Shabbat in by singing Lachad Odi. Are you going to do the verses that are just...
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to follow on our pamphlets on page 2 in the middle, and we'll do the first verse, which is Lachad Odi, the Shamor v'Zachor, and then the Boi v'Shalom. On our last verse, we're going to ask for all who are able to please rise, and our tradition is to face the entrance in which you came in from in order to welcome the Sabbath bride. So I think most of us came in from that entrance, but if you came in from there, you can face there or you can face there, whatever you prefer. There's no right or wrong.
I came in that door, so...
Adonai echad, u'shemo
entrance that you came in from. Boi v'shalom, ateret bala, gam besimcha, uvetzola, toch emunei, am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi, likra kala, enei Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi, likra kala, enei Shabbat nekabela.
So as is at least has become a summer ritual for me, now that you're risen and you've greeted the Sabbath bride, take a moment and greet somebody else. Could be someone that you don't know at all, or someone maybe you haven't said hello to yet tonight.
It's always good to be seen.
Just want to make sure.
How's the baby doing?
He's good.
Yeah, keeping you busy.
Very busy. Yeah, actually, we have a babysitter. Her first night is tonight, actually. So I'm hoping he's behaving himself.
The hardest things, but most rewarding will be sleep training. Once you get the baby sleep trained,
Oh, he did it himself. Yeah, so lucky. Like he started sleeping in month 3, and he just so he has a bedtime, he has an awake time, and it's so helpful.
very fortunate.
Yeah, I know we won't. If we have another one, I'm sure we won't be. But this guy treated us well.
That's good.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
He's a little over 6 months now. Yeah. He loves. We had a great day in the pool yesterday. It was so warm that I think he actually enjoyed it. The first couple times, it was cold in the pool and he didn't like it. But yesterday he loved it.
Teach him how to hum. That's how he'll learn to speak.
Oh, right. Because we're going to continue. You'll have more time to continue these conversations at our oneg, but for now we're going to continue on page 28. So actually, if you sat down, get some exercise, and if you're able to, please rise again for our communal call to worship, the Baruch Hu. And in your booklet, it's on page 2, just right below Chadoti.
Ya la 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 la. 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai. Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach. Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam, 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 le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
We remain standing for the Shema just below.
Shema Yisrael Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Please be seated. And
We invite Meg Clements up to help lead us in the Ve'ahavta.
right here.
And we're on page 3 at the top.
Thank you. Yeah, go to page 3.
3 at the top.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בם בשיתפך בביתך ובלכתה בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידך והיו לטופתות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתיכם בארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני כמלך.
Asher Koach Meg. We're going to continue now on the following page. No, same page actually. Page 3, bottom of the page, with our song of freedom, Michamocha.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei felem, nora tehilot osei felem. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
Right. Very, very upbeat. We're going to continue now with our standing prayer, the Amidah. This is a moment where we're both going to have the opportunity for some communal worship at the beginning, followed by some individual prayer and reflection. And actually, in this book, we really don't have the words of the individual prayers written in here. So it's really going to be up to you to find the reflection and the space that you need at that time to pray and reflect. So followed by that communal part, we'll take that moment of silence, and when you're finished with your prayer, you can then be seated. So to lead us in this prayer, though, we are going to call up
Herman's right in the front.
Herman. I knew, and then I forgot. Herman's going to lead us in the first few blessings, and then we'll continue individually.
We invite everyone to rise.
Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu vehimotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל העליון, גומר חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חצי אהבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר הסורים. ומחיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך ביו גבורות ומידו מהלך. מלך ממית ומחיה ומציח ישועה, ונהמת לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללו לך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue now silently. Again, you can be seated when your prayer is finished. continue with Shalom Rav on page 5.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon lecho hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lecho hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Your land is a waste. Your cities burnt down. Before your eyes, the yield of your soil is consumed by strangers. A wasteland as overthrown by strangers. Fair Zion is left like a booth in a vineyard, like a hut in a cucumber field, like a city besieged. These, my friends, are the words of the prophet Isaiah that we read this Shabbat, Shabbat Chazon, the Sabbath of vision, the Shabbat which immediately precedes Tisha B'Av. Tisha B'Av begins this Wednesday night, the 9th of Av. I've always found this observance challenging. It's traditionally understood as a day of mourning for the destruction of both the first and second temple. As a Reformed Jew, I don't long for a rebuilt temple or the restoration of the sacrificial temple, or rather sacrificial system. In many ways, the destruction of the second temple gave rise to the Judaism that we know today, a Judaism of prayer, study, community. And without that transformation, Jewish life would look very different. And yet, when I hear Isaiah's words this year, they resonate for me in a way they haven't before. As I look at the destruction around us, both physical and moral, here in the United States, in Israel, and throughout the world, I find myself asking a different question. What might Tisha B'Av ask of us today? This week, we're also beginning our study of the last book of Torah, the book of Deuteronomy. In it, Moses tells the Israelites the following: "See, I place this land before you. Go take possession of the land that God swore to your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Give to them and to their descendants after them." Now, in the Hebrew, the Torah begins in the singular, re'eh. That's when Moses says, see. And then it shifts in that same verse to lifnechem, which means before, not you singular, but before you, as in the plural you, before all of you. So why in this one verse does the Torah switch from the singular to the plural? One commentator explains that when it came to seeing the promised land, the Israelites shared a common vision. They were united in the destination that lie before them, but each individual imagined that future a little bit differently, shaped by personal experiences, hopes, and aspirations. The vision was singular, what they saw, but their journey toward it, that journey belonged to all of them as a collective. Perhaps this is precisely the lesson we need right now on Tisha as we approach Tisha B'Av. Our tradition teaches the Second Temple was destroyed because of sinat chinam, what we translate as baseless hatred. The problem was never disagreement itself. Judaism always has celebrated disagreement, in fact. We celebrate the fact that we can study and we can have what we call machloket. Machloket is literally this act of disagreement. In fact, machloket l'shem shamayim means disagreement for the sake of heaven. So we give disagreement this very holy significance in Judaism. The tragedy comes, though, when disagreement gets beyond our shared purpose. So when you hear the words l'shem shamayim is our shared purpose. It's for the sake of heaven. It's why we do what we do as Jews. It's to get to those greater truths. But when the differences become away from that shared purpose and they go into division, when our commitment to one another can no longer withstand our disagreements, that's when we get into trouble. And this lesson feels rather painfully relevant today. We are a remarkably small people, in case you didn't know. We can't afford to keep shrinking ourselves through endless division. In just the past month, I've watched some painful disagreements among some of my own colleagues, other Reform rabbis, as they argue over the relationship between Zionism and our own alma mater, Hebrew Union College, which I spoke about HUC last week in a different context. So here I'm speaking about it again. And the way that this division has pursued over the last, 2 months probably, and how the Reform rabbis, my colleagues, see Zionism as related or not related in certain ways to our college and its purpose. The conversations become so fractured that some have suggested withdrawing their support from Hebrew Union College, establishing a whole new Reform seminary altogether. Whether or not one agrees with those positions, hearing such a proposal to just create a new Reform seminary, it kind of makes my heart sink. Not because the disagreement exists. I think the disagreement is good. We should talk about these things. We should talk about Zionism and how it should or shouldn't be a part of certain parts of curriculum. But for it to become this difficult for us to have disagreements and to have these relationships That's the sadness that I am feeling. Judaism has always held two truths together: individual dignity and communal responsibility. Even our liturgy reflects this balance of individual and plurality. Some prayers that we do are actually written from a singular perspective, and others in a plural. And this gives voice to both our individual hopes and our communal struggles. It reminds us that as Jews, we have both an individual relationship with God and a communal relationship with God. This is what it means to be Jewish. We are a part of a personal and a collective. When we established our covenant with God, it was not just as individuals, but as a people. That's the Judaism that I know. That's the Judaism that I studied. That's the type of rabbi that I wanted to become. We're called as Jews to bring our own experiences, our convictions and perspectives, but we also have to remember that we belong to one another. As Jews, as Americans, as human beings, we share one world. Perhaps that is the vision of Shabbat Chazon. Isaiah asks us to not only see the destruction around us, but also the possibility of a different future. This is, I think, maybe this year what Tisha B'Av is asking of us. Not simply just to mourn what has been lost this past year and years before that, but to examine ourselves, how we have allowed fractures to exist and pull us apart from that common purpose and mission, and recommit ourselves to the difficult, sacred work of building communities that are strong enough to hold disagreement without losing this shared purpose. So my hope is that our mourning this year during Tisha B'Av not only deepen the sorrow and the fragmentation that we are already feeling, but help us resolve to listen more generously, to argue more faithfully, and to strengthen the bonds that make us a people. Ken Yehi Ratzon. May this be our will. Amen. We're going to take a moment right now for a Misha Berach, a prayer for healing. I know there are many in our community that are in need of one of these healings, whether it be physical, spiritual, or mental healing, emotional. Cantorlani, would you share the name that we received?
Sarah Fields asked us to say the name of Michael Price, of her partner, who is in the hospital currently. So we're thinking of him and sending love to you, Sarah, and to Michael.
Thank you.
Michael Price.
Michael Price. So we're going to have a moment in the middle to share other names, and I'll invite you to do so at that time. So we'll continue with Misha Berach, which is in your booklet. It's also on page 5,
Yes.
middle of page 5. Mikor habracha leimotenu, may the soil it's now my pleasure to invite up our representative from the board tonight, Anita Markowitz, for some announcements. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
I first want to thank Rabbi and Cantor for leading this beautiful service tonight. And on behalf of the board, I would like to welcome everyone here to Temple Akiba. Is there anybody here for the first time? No, everybody looks pretty familiar. Speaking of which, I would like to thank Elizabeth and Morris Laudovitz for lighting our candles, and Diana and David Hoffman for leading us in the Kiddush. Thank you very much. They are pillars of our community and pillars of our temple, so thank you very much, both of you. All of you. Thank you to the Temple Sisterhood for hosting tonight's Oneg, and here's the part of announcements. I've done my welcomes and my thank yous, so now it's announcements. So we have the book club coming up on July 21st at 2 p.m. The July book is This Is Not About Us. It's an exploring themes of family, aging, and love. They have a Havurah Hangout, which is a new opportunity we're very excited about on Thursday, and you can join via Zoom. Akiba members who are currently in a Havurah or seeking a Havurah, please feel free to join the Zoom. More information is on the weekly newsletter as well as on the website. So let's make some friends and form some groups. We also have Music Under the Stars coming up, presented by the men's group, Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m. Cindy Paley and friends return to Temple Akiba for an evening of folk music, yay, and dancing. And we have Beach Shabbat coming up on Friday, July 31st at 6 p.m. Meet at Toes Beach to welcome Shabbat by the shore with your Akiba family. So Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and we'll see you at the Oneg.
Shabbat shalom.
All right. Thank you so much, Anita. I'll invite you all to rise if you're able as we begin to conclude our service with Aleinu, and that is on the bottom of page 5.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu kogei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam. Va'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Yeh Adonai Echad, U'Shemo Echad.
You may be seated. This week at Temple Akiba, we are remembering a few individuals actually for a period of, we have actually a period of Shiva for one of them. Sharon Naaman, mother of Marshall Naaman, who we just lost this past week. So we remember her for a period of Shiva. In addition, in the Shloshim realm, the first 30 days of mourning, we're remembering June Penso. We're also remembering Marcia Freeman, Roger Silverstein, and David Ostrov. Is there anyone else here this week remembering somebody for Shiva or Shloshim? First 30 days. We also this week are remembering the following yard sites, the following of which have plaques in the Erfrig Memorial Room. Irving Aronson, Richard M. Alexander, Newton D. Andron, Solomon Berman, James Gordon, Harry Halberstadt, Lieutenant Colonel Melvin Hanberg, Irving Herman, Bert Paul Kuhn, Francis Rose Lewin, Jean Pevsner, Rose Samo. In addition, we're remembering the following yard sites. Tracy Alpers, Faye Blum, Manya Bubar, Tyler Stiefel Edson, Ida Fain, Dorothy Fleischman, Jerome Glazov, Yetta Goldberg, Ada Goldberg Green, Esther Gresham, Arnold J. Halprin, Helene Hertz, Norman Jaffe, Rose Katz, Charles Kraus, Ida Kraus, Herbert Lees, Daniel Marcus, Jenny Marmon, Marion Molnar, Aaron Nathanson, Carolyn Oshmansk, Rose Mills Pepper, Pearl Puritz, Hesse Reinhardt, Germano Rosenberg, Jay Schwartz, James Scott, Lori Spielberg, Dorothy Steiner, Abe Swerdlow, Jacob Temkin, Harry Wagner, Herbert Weiner, Phyllis Winograd. Are there other names that have not been mentioned yet that you would like to remember for a yard site? I'll invite you all to rise if you're able, to support those in mourning, to be a mourner, or to say Kaddish for someone that doesn't have anyone to say Kaddish for them. Kaddish is on page 6. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divarach cherute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehe shmei rabba mevarach le'alam ulamel maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shamaya. V'chayim alenu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, alenu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who are mourning, to all who are bereaved, and let us say, amen. You can be seated for our final song, which is going to be Ose Shalom, but Canner, do you want to say any more about it?
So this is the version by Alana Jagoda, which has our hand movements towards the end. So I'll be playing, but Rabbi, will you direct
Yes.
everyone? Okay.
I can do that.
So please join with me. Oh, say shalom. Be Roma. Oh, say shalom. Be Roma. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu.
Echad, shtayim, shalosh, arba.
May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Be Roma. Oh, say shalom. Be Roma. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu.
Echad, shtayim, shalosh, arba.
May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down.
Right. We're gonna uncover our challah. Yeah.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices join in happy chorus as our prayer is humbly said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. B'tei avon. Shabbat shalom.
Please join us next door. Sure, I'll take a piece. Okay.